welcome back to my channel. To girl Qmat, and she's back with another video for the channel. So if you're new to this channel, you are welcome. Please pause this video right now and go click on that subscribe button and join your girl. And also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you get a lot of my videos anytime I post. And once you're done with that, please comment down below. Let us know what you think about this video, and if you like this video, just click on that like button, and if you've always been here with me, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, and I love you. All right, so today's video we're gonna be talking about my first time American edition. So basically I'm gonna be talking about my first experience about some things in America, which they are so hilarious and fun at the same time. It's an experience. So now, then it wasn't funny, but now it's kind of like a memory, and it's like funny, and it's good to experience some things sometimes, right? That's how you grow. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is my first time I got lost. I actually got lost. So when we first got here, I was always at home, because then I had to like wait for the next semester, like because they were in summer class, so I had to wait for like fall just to get to school, so I was always at home. And my kind of person, I don't like staying in one place. I have to like move, I have to do something, I have to like I can't just stay in one place. I won't be good, I won't be okay. So then I used to like go out, take the bus, just explore, just see how United States was and everything. Okay, just to clear everything, so I'm a Nigerian. I just got here like 3 years ago, not too long, not too short, because I miss Nigeria already. So I've been here for 3 years. So yeah. All right, so then I always wanted to like go out, take the bus, just go somewhere. I'm just gonna search online, okay, this place, and I'm gonna take the bus and I'm gonna go. So this was the first time I had to take a train, because I wanted to go to like a very far place, just like explore and see how it is taking the train. So your girl, I called my dad. I was like, okay dad, I want to go to this place, I was like, okay. He was trying to like direct me, he was giving me direction. I was like, in my mind I was like, I have GPS, you don't need to tell me that. But my dad, he knows I have GPS. Well, it's good with like direction and everything, so it will always like try to like explain, okay, take this line, take this when you get here. He's always doing that, but it's okay. So I was like, okay, I have my GPS. I wasn't even really listening to what he was saying. So then I got on the bus, the train, so I got to where I was going like safely. There was no problem. So I had this phone that the battery of the phone was just so bad that like I had a really bad battery, and I had 2 power banks. So just for you to know how bad my battery was, because if I have a good battery, then I won't have 2 power banks. And this is the United States, no one carries power bank with them. So I had 2 power banks. So I was thinking, okay, I'm good, I have 2 power banks, they're both charged and everything. But before I got to where I was going, I used the first power bank, because I was using GPS. So my phone was like consuming a lot of, was it energy or whatever, a lot of battery and everything. So my battery was running really fast. So before getting there, I used like the first power bank, and my power bank was like almost the same as my phone. So yeah, so I got there and it was time to go back home, and my phone died. I still have the second power bank. My phone died. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I was like, okay, it's time to like go home now. Like I have to start going home. I mean, I got there, I did whatever I want to do, like walk around and stuff. So but when my phone was about to die, I was like, okay, it's time to go home. So before I could get a bus, my phone died. So while I was waiting for the bus, I saw like a store that was at the back of like the bus stop or whatever. So I begged them and I charged my phone a little bit, even though it was useless. But I charged my phone a little bit, and when the bus came, I went to pick up my phone. I got on the bus just to go take the train. So I got on the train, and I used the last power bank, but the second power bank wasn't working. Like, it just did nothing. Like, it was useless, honestly. So on the train, I just tried to get my phone back up because I need to find the bus that I'm gonna take home. I need to find where I'm gonna take the bus, the number of the bus. I need to find all those directions. And without my phone, I know nowhere. I know nothing, girl. And I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. So I was just praying, okay, when I get there, I'm gonna ask people, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I knew I was lost already. And everyone has been calling me. My phone was dead. I couldn't, see any calls. I couldn't see anyone's phone calls or ask anyone, okay, what am I gonna do? So I got to the train station. It was time for me to take the bus home. Then your girl could not find the bus. I was asking people. No one knew the bus I was supposed to take because I didn't know the bus number. I was like, okay, I'm going to this place. This is the address. This is this. Like, okay, I don't know. I'm so sorry. You can go check. I'm gonna go check. They'll ask me to go check this place. I will go and I won't find the bus. I'll do the. Girl, it took me like an hour. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not exaggerating. It took me like an hour. I was walking around the whole place. Then finally, I saw the bus. I asked the driver. I was like, okay, are you going to this area? He was like, yeah. Okay, I'm like, good. I sat in the bus. Unknowingly, I got into the wrong bus. But the good thing was that the bus was actually going to my area, but it was going to somewhere kind of far away from where I was gonna, stop or like walk to my house or whatever. So we were going and going and going, and the bus was just going. I'm like, okay, I know this place, but this is a different direction from my house. This is a different direction from where I need to go. I went to the bus driver. I was like, hey, why are you going this way? I'm going here. What was like, oh, you took the wrong bus. I'm like, no, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? So then it just dropped me somewhere. But I looked around. I was like, okay. So I saw a restaurant that my dad and everyone, we went to eat like a breakfast there. So I saw the restaurant. I was like, okay, I know this place, but I know that place is far from my house. So I was like, girl, you have to walk it. And there was no bus going through that way. So I'm like, oh gosh, I have to walk this distance. It took me like 40 minutes to walk home. Honestly, I'm not kidding. It took me like 40 minutes to get home. I was so tired. My dad has called me several times. It was just a disaster. I'm like, okay, I'm never doing this again. Like, I'm never doing this again. But I actually did it again because, I don't like staying in one place. But that was the story about me getting lost and everything. I'm just gonna advise you, if you want to come to the United States and you want to like go around, just make sure you have a good phone. The battery is good, everything is charged. But once you have a good phone, you have your GPS, you can go anywhere. Honestly, you want to go to like a 2 hours distance or whatever, you can go. GPS is literally gonna tell you how many steps you need to take, the bus you need to take, the number and everything. Is just so easy. So that was what I thought, but my phone just fucked me up. Okay, no, don't say that word. My phone just disgraced and embarrassed me and just made me go through all that. So the second thing I want to talk about, gosh, that took like 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. The second thing I want to talk about was my first interview. Yo guys, mind you, I've never had an interview. Even when I was in Nigeria, I've never thought about like getting a job or whatever. So I was like, okay, I need to get a job when I got here. And I got my interview at, was it Kohl's? So they sell like clothes, shoes and all of that. So I got in the interview. I actually went to school that morning. So when I got back from school, I quickly like put on this nice dress that I got from my sister. She gave it to me, and I wore this shoe or something. So I went to the interview and they were asking me a bunch of I'm just touching my hair. They were asking me a bunch of questions and everything. I was answering. I thought I did good, honestly. I thought for my first interview, I thought I did really good, but I guess it wasn't enough. So, well, I'm telling you guys all the gist already. So they were like, okay, have you ever done something like this before? I was like, not really, but I used to like sew when I was in my country, and I've dealt with my customers and everything and all of that. I said all that. I thought I was, flowing. I was doing good, but so when I was leaving, the guy was like, okay, we're gonna give you a call in like 3 days just to let you know and all of that. So I left. I was in the bus. You guys won't believe the guy told me they were gonna send me like email or something after 3 days just to be sure if they want to like take me in or not. This guy sent me the email immediately. I left. I was still in the bus. Like the bus is like literally half a minute away from there, so I was still in the bus waiting for the bus to move. Then I saw the message. They're like, okay, we won't be needing. I'm like, was it that worse? Was it that worse? You couldn't even wait for me to get home or the next day. Just think about it. Think about maybe you want to work with this girl or not. He literally sent me that message immediately. I left the office. I was like, oh shit. But I wasn't really sad because that was my first. I just wanted to try it out, just like getting myself prepared for like the real thing and all of that. But I was like, wow, okay, no problem. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the first time I got stopped over, whatever, by a police. Yo guys, that was like one of the scariest day of my life. So I was coming from like the highway, and your girl was speeding a little bit. I wasn't really speeding, but maybe I was a little bit over the speed limit. I saw this policeman following me. I'm like, are you following me? The policeman followed me for like 10 minutes. It didn't like turn on the light, so maybe I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm good, nothing happened or whatever. So once I just turned to like my exit, this man just flashed the light. Like the police just flashed this light. I'm like, shit. I was shaking. Honestly, I was shaking because that was like my first experience. People talk about, oh, you don't get out of your car. If you get stopped over by the police, don't get out of your car. Just sit there, do whatever they ask you to do. So I'm always scared of them. I don't ever want to get pulled over. But that happened. I was shaking. Honestly, I was shaking. And the man came. He was like, okay, I rolled down the glass, and he was asking me questions. Honestly, I didn't hear anything he was saying. He was asking me, oh, is the address to this good? I'm like, oh yeah. It was like, do you know what you did? I'm like, I don't know what I did. I was like, yeah, I don't know what I did. What did I know I was speeding, but I was like, I don't know what I did. It was like, well, your address. I'm like, I don't know my address. I couldn't reply anything. It was like, okay, just give me your driver's license and your insurance. And then it took that from me. I was waiting in the car and I was shaking. Like I was shaking so much. And then it came, it was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna give you a warning. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay money, just a warning. But still, that didn't help me. I was still shaking. When I got home, I couldn't do anything. Honestly, I was just shaking. Like, oh my god, I experienced this today. That was really scary. Honestly, if you have never been stopped over by the police, your first experience, I don't know how you're gonna feel, but I was really scared, like so scared. But that is over now. So I think this is all I want to share with you guys today, because I don't know if you guys are gonna like this video or not, so I don't want to like share too much. But if you like this video, comment down below, girl, we love this video, we would like you to do something like this again. I'm definitely gonna do it. But before we go, so I'm planning on doing a new get to know me or about me video, because your girl, the first one I did it's really outdated. I mean, I'm still the same person, but a lot of things has changed, which is not even gonna be related to the video. I mean, it's gonna be completely different from that video. So a lot has changed. So I want to like do a completely new get to know me video. So you guys, if you have any questions for me, put it down in the comment section, or follow me on Instagram and DM me your questions, and I'm definitely gonna answer those questions in my video, the get to know me video, excuse me. So yeah, oh yeah, let me tell you guys, subscribe, like, share, and comment. I love seeing you guys comments. Please just keep commenting, you know. Alright, so this is the end of my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in my next video.